Akash and I welcome you all to the RES News channel. So let's start with focusing on the headlines of the school news. The unit test 4 of classes PG to class 9th and 11th commences from 16th January 2024. The school remains closed on the auspicious occasion of Makar Sankranti on the 15th January 2024 and will reopen on the 16th January as usual. After the school news, now let us focus on the headlines of CBSE related news. Tripura government to ask CBSE to allow tribal students to write in Roman script for Kokborok exams. Delhi High Court rejects students' plea for correction in internal assessment marks in the CBSE portal. Let us move to some national news. A near complete dam linked to Ken Betwa project is yet to get environment clearance. Centre reconstitutes EPFO governing body without representatives from INTUC and AITUC. Now let's hear some international news. Israel accuses Hamas of planning to attack its embassy in Sweden. Amid housing crisis, Canada plans cap on international students. Let us throw some light on the entertainment news. Teja Saja's film Hanuman comes close to the film Guntur Karam amid positive word of mouth. Katrina Kaif and Vijay Sethupathiy's starer Merry Christmas records a minor jump, earns Rs 3.50 crore. Now some of the sports news are: Gujarat Giants crowned champions of Ultimate Kho-Kho Season 2 after victory over Chennai Quick Guns. Satwik and Chirag Upstage World Champions reach final in the Malaysia Open Badminton. Now it's time for the educational news. IIT Guwahati pioneers two-stage biodegradation in organic waste. UGC invites authors to write books in 12 different Indian languages for UG courses. Now at last, some of the other news are: extremely rare white whale spotted for the first time in Thailand's Phuket. Dense fog engulfs Delhi NCR, flights and trains delayed due to low visibility. Now let's meet after a short break. So now it's time for you all to focus on the details of these news, starting with the school news. The unit test 4 commences from Tuesday the 16th January 2024. All the students are hereby informed to prepare well to appear at the test, ensuring their strong presence. The school remains closed on the Monday, 15th January on the auspicious occasion of the Makar Sankranti and will reopen on the 16th January 2024 on the regular time, which is from 10 am to 2 pm. Now the CBSE related news are: Tripura Chief Minister Manik Saha has said that the state government intends to get in touch with the CBSE, urging them to permit tribal students to answer the Kokborok subject examination in either Bengali or Roman script. The Delhi High Court has rejected a student's plea seeking a correction in her internal assessment marks for class 10th on the CBSE portal, saying there would be utter chaos if schools were allowed to first commit errors while uploading the marks, and the board was later asked to bring changes. Now the details of the national news says: a major dam project of the Madhya Pradesh government, which is a part of Centre's Ken Betwa River interlinking project, was found to be in violation of environment clearance laws by an expert committee of Union Environment Ministry. The centre reconstituted the Central Board of Trustees (CBT) of the Employees Provident Fund Organisation (EPFO) by excluding representatives from the opposition trade unions INTUC, AITUC, and AIUTUC. Now let us focus on the international news. Israel accused Hamas on Saturday of planning to attack on its embassy in Sweden as a part of an expansion by Palestinian group into Europe, where authorities announced the arrests of the several suspects last month. Amid the growing unemployment and housing crisis in Canada, Immigration Minister Mark Miller on Saturday said in the next few months he will be looking at the possibility of putting a cap on the number of the international students living in the country. Now, after the international news, it's time for some entertainment news. Teja Saja's superhero film Hanuman showed decent growth on Saturday despite releasing alongside Mahesh Babu's big budget film Guntur Kara. Hanuman collected rupees 12.5 crore on Saturday. Katrina Kaif and Vijay Sethupathiy's starer Merry Christmas hit the screens amidst much anticipation, but the same doesn't seem to be translating into box office numbers. The thriller released on January 12 and earned rupees 2.25 crore from its Hindi, Tamil and Telugu versions. Now it's time to listen some sports news. Gujarat Giants became champions of Ultimate Kho-Kho Season 2 with a 31-26 victory over Chennai Quick Guns at the Jawaharlal Nehru Stadium in Cuttack on Saturday. Just before leaving for Kuala Lumpur to participate in Malaysia Open, Chirag said he was a little downcast. Even if the ceremony is organized later, it is unlikely that we will get the awards from the president, lamented the top double shooter. And finally, they upstaged the world champions by reaching the final. Some educational news. The IIT Guwahati researchers have developed a novel technology to minimize biodegradation time, yielding vermicompost in 27 days for urban waste management and reducing the waste volume by 71%. The University Grants Commission has invited expression of interest from authors, critics, and faculty members of higher education institutes to write textbooks in 12 different Indian languages for undergraduate level courses in arts, science, commerce, and social sciences. Now at last, some of the other news are: in a remarkable encounter, tourists off the coast of Phuket, Thailand recently became the lucky ones to spot an extraordinary white whale. The extraordinary sighting occurred on the first day of the new year when passengers aboard the boat Happy Hours witnessed the once-in-a-lifetime glimpse of an all-white Omuras whale swimming alongside another whale. A thick blanket of fog enveloped the national capital, causing disruptions in traffic movement as the city awoke to exceptionally cold Sunday. Now that's all for the day. Thank you and stay connected with RES News channel, and happy Makar Sankranti to all of you. Thank you so much.